each of the little vignettes, of the 10 vignettes, have characters that experience some sort of change, either emotional or physical. And a lot of that change happens in and around the water.
Others maintain that we came from the natural order of things.
But, one way or another, man came, standing tall with his face set not to gaze down at the earth beneath their feet, but upwards, towards the sky, in pride, or perhaps nostalgia.
What would you do with all the money in the world?
What a question.
I know what I do. Do you want to know what I do?
No.
I never do laundry again.
That's it. That's the big dream.
Among other things.
Do you want to hear a little story?
About rich people?
Yes, always.
There was a certain king named Midas, net worth 100 billion.
The formula, you have it?
And here.
What?
And here.
Oh, that. The inner life. What uselessness. Alright, go on, you may sit in the cabana.
Thank you.
The idea that you have an improvisatory ambient soundscape that's being created up here to accompany the show is something that I'm sure none of these students have done before and is really a very unusual and unique approach to theater.
He boarded and gave the sign and turned to wave at her.
She waved at him while the ribbon of black water widened between the ship and shore.
But Poseidon and his sirens had arrived. The rest was one enormous green catastrophe.
Devise, if you can, some form to resemble King Ceyx, and send it down in a dream to his wife, the Queen Alcyone. Let her know the news of the wreck of his ship and the death of the husband she loved so well.
Have you seen him on the sea? When is he coming home? His ship is strong and unmistakable. Have you seen him? Sir?
Do you not know me? Has death undone me so?
No!
Look at me. I charge you, look at me.
No! I won't! I won't!
Look at me and know your husband's ghost. Your prayers have done no good. I am beyond all help or hope forever.
Go away!
Why are you in such a hurry, Arethusa?
It was Alpheus, the river god.
Who's there? Who's speaking?
Why are you leaving my waters forbidden? I mean you no harm. I only wanted to admire your beauty.
Arethusa could not see Alpheus, for the river god was as clear as the waters that surrounded him, if somewhat less cool to the touch.
Get out! Pious bitch! And he tore the tree down.
Sir!
Who is that?
I am the tree itself speaking. My pangs of death are eased by one thing.
And what might that be?
That you will never get away with this.
More! I need more! More to eat!
But he cannot shake this hunger. Salami and ice cream,
Liver and donuts.
everything in every possible combination.
Draw the curtains and lock the casement, but love will seep through the walls. Never think you can escape from love.
God, I pray you. Keep off this wickedness. Make me a daughter to my parents. Even to think what I'm thinking is a crime. Or is it a crime? Who would condemn such love as crime?
Whatever it is, whatever you want, I swear by the gods to help you. Only tell me. Your father will never know.
If that is true, that passion moved you once, listen to me. I have tried to master this grief, and I cannot.
You must not, until you reach our gates, turn to look at her. If you turn to look at her before you reach the sunlight, then she is ours forever.
I understand.
And her hands had grown so unused to things that the god's infinitely gentle touch of guidance hurt her, like an undesired kiss.
She was deep within herself, like a woman heavy with child, and did not see the man in front or the path ascending steeply into life.
Believe what happened. So, do you know how I've always been like a pretty happy nymph and I've always had like so many friends and stuff? Well, the other day I overheard the gods talking about me and they were like, that Echo, she totally has one tragic flaw. Someday she is so gonna get cursed for it.
My darling Echo, you shall forfeit the use of that tongue with which you have cheated me, except for that one purpose you're so fond of. You shall still have the last word, but no power to speak first. Speak first. Speak first.
You trees! Tell me, was there ever a love as cruel as mine? I look into his eyes and I can tell he loves me as I love him. But when I lean in for a kiss, my love vanishes into the skin of the water.
You know my life, Dad. It's my turn. Hand it over. So he hands over the reins, but he won't stop giving advice like don't fly too high. Don't fly too high. Or too low. Stay in the tracks. Go slantwise. Go slant. On and on. But I didn't listen.
What does the word psyche mean? In Greek, it means the soul. What's going to happen to her now? She is going to suffer. And she is going to suffer. And she is going to suffer. And so, wherever our love goes, there we find our soul. It always happens. If we're lucky. And if we let ourselves be blind. Instead of watching out? Instead of always watching out.
Guests at our door.
Hello, we are strangers to these parts. We've lost our way and...
Bouncers, why are you standing there? We must bring our guests inside.
Do you know us?
Of course.
You do?
Yes.
Then who are we?
Why, you are children of God. Come in, come in.
The two immortals, satisfied with their disguises had not been seen through, entered the house, lowering their heads to fit through the door.
No, don't sit on the floor. Sit on chairs, as quality people do.
And Philemon ran to get chairs.
And Baucis fetched 2 pieces of cloth to pad them so that the strangers might rest easy.
He saw that the bottle remained full.
And then they knew.
They whisper,
Let me die still loving, and so